On August 3rd, Travis Scott released his third studio album, Astroworld. Since its announcement over 2 years ago, the album has garnered a ton of hype and attention from the media and fans alike. When Travis did deliver to the world, it can be said he did in fact live up to the hype, with both critical appraisal
and I can tell you that this is exactly what I wanted.
I'm feeling a decent 2-strong 7.
And the unpredictable commercial success of 553,000 first-week album sales. Travis Scott's success aside, Astroworld boasts 20 featured artists who range from megastars such as Drake and The Weeknd to the iconic Stevie Wonder. Throughout the mix, there is seemingly one artist everyone cannot stop talking about, Don Toliver, who landed himself on the 13th track, Can't Say.
You can't save, I'm not enough. Smoking hella weed, I'm on that alcohol.
While everyone can't get over his performance on the track, many are wondering who Don Toliver is because prior to the release of Astroworld, he was nearly unknown outside of the Houston hip-hop scene. Don Toliver is a 24-year-old and hails from Houston, Texas. Although most Travis Scott and hip-hop fans now know Don Toliver as the artist that has the Travis Scott cosign and an Astroworld feature, what predated that? Well, prior to linking up with Travis Scott, Don Toliver released a joint EP in May of 2017 with fellow Houston rapper Young Josh 93 titled Play Familia, which runs for 29 minutes and has 10 tracks. After listening, it disappointingly felt very unfamiliar from the Don Toliver I'd heard on Can't Say in almost every aspect. The mixtape seemed to be generic, forgettable, and most of all amateurish. The upsides of Play Familia were its beats and some of Don Toliver's standout moments, such as his performance on Magic and Burt.
I'm in my player ways, hit that bitch and save her for another day.
His standout moments were clearly capitalized on though, since his new work features much of the same sound that were the highlights of that tape. The entire rollout for their mixtape seems to be very amateurish, with half of the tracks unavailable on streaming services and only available from rips of the physicals that were given out. These physicals seem to be the pair's main marketing strategy, with them giving physicals of the album to prominent hip-hop artists, influencers, and record labels.
Please pump that. Don Toliver, Young Josh 93.
In early November 2017, Toliver released his single, I Got It, alongside the music video.
I got a grab, it's in my side, I got a hole, second my God, watching for eyes, I'm in a drop.
During the release of these singles, Don Toliver had seemingly caught the attention of Travis Scott. In an interview with Genius, Don Toliver stated that around November or December of 2017, they linked up after Travis' team had informed Don Toliver of his interest. For the next 7 months, Don Toliver released 5 singles: Diva, Make Some, Back End, Hold 'N Steal featuring Die Soho, and Run Up, 4 of which would be singles for his debut album, and for good reason. In June, the pair was seen together for the Houston release of Travis Scott's Air Jordan 4 Cactus Jacks. A month later, Don Toliver was flown out to Travis Scott's Astroworld sessions in Hawaii for a week. He stated in an article with Genius that, quote, "The process was dope. We flew out there to Hawaii. The whole gang was there. It was nothing but love and great energy. It was definitely a creative process going on in the area. It was just a lot of vibes, man, feeding off of everybody's energy," unquote. On July 28th, Toliver announced that he would be releasing his debut studio album, Donnie Womack, on August 2nd. Donnie Womack included 13 tracks with a 38-minute runtime, supported by only one feature from Die Soho. Don Toliver easily supported himself throughout the album and kept me intrigued throughout its entire runtime. His growth from Play Familia is really impressive to see. Toliver went from someone who relied on the sound of popular trap artists to being able to create his own fusion of trap and R&B that allowed him to have a unique sound when compared to every other artist in the genre. While Donnie Womack deserves praise, it was alike to Don Toliver in general in the fact that it was relatively unknown until the release of Astroworld. The release date of Astroworld was a day after Donnie Womack, which shows Don Toliver masterfully released this project to where Travis Scott fans would automatically go to his discography to be treated to a new album that's similar to the fresh sound of Can't Say. Going from giving out CDs to a timely release such as this, Don Toliver has immensely grown as a marketer for his own music, because instantly after the release of Astroworld, Donnie Womack was the most successful musical effort by Toliver yet. On top of his feature, Travis Scott tweeted out a major cosign for Don Toliver. Quote, "Don Toliver, the young Houston legend, it's your time. Hashtag Can't Say," unquote. With this cosign, no one could be mistaken who had flexed everything he had on track 13. The next day at a show, Travis Scott announced that Don Toliver had been signed to Cactus Jack Records. Other Cactus Jack Records signees include Shaq West and Smoke Perp. With this signing, Don Toliver solidified himself as more than a feature that can just be forgotten, with Scott seeing Don Toliver as having the same commercial capability as someone as prominent in the trap scene as Smoke Perp. Because of Travis Scott, Don Toliver had the opportunity to be signed to Cactus Jack Records and basically be recognized as a Travis Scott protege. A little over 6 months ago, Toliver was in New York City handing out his mixtape on CD to anyone that would give him the time of day. I'm really glad that he's finally breaking out of the Houston hip-hop scene and is really taking hip-hop by storm because he's providing a sound and trap that actually stands out. Don Toliver has a chance to really blow up if he keeps exploring his sound and experimenting as he's been doing in the past year, and I'm really excited for it.